Alright, how's everybody doing today? Back again with another video for you guys and gals, and today what I have for everyone is my full review of the Jasbon cases for your iOS devices, okay? Now let me briefly run down how my review process goes for you new people to the channel, or maybe you guys that are returning that forgot how everything works. So typically what I like to do is I like to record my unboxing and first impressions, then my review process starts, and once I feel like I got a handle on everything that I want to talk about and cover with you guys and gals, then it's full review time. So without further ado, let's jump into this full review of these nice sets of cases for your iOS devices. Let's go. Now, starting off, the first thing I want to talk about with you guys and gals is the overall build quality and design of these cases. Alright, before we can talk about everything else, let's talk about this overall design. But to do that, gotta pop these bad boys out of the case. But you can also see how easily your device slips in and out of the case there, so it came out super easy. Now, talking about the overall design, I have to say Jasbon has done a great job here. I like their overall materials of choice that they decided to go with. Nice suede-like material on the inside. Nice grippy material, not going to scratch up my device. I also like the reinforced hard plastics that they decide to go with for the outside. Nice TPU hard plastic material with reinforced corners on the inside. Really good stuff. And it's extremely durable and it doesn't flex so easily. I gotta use a lot of force in order to flex this. So in terms of the overall design, top notch. In terms of the overall build quality, top notch as well. So really good job in those aspects, Jasbon. Let me slap this back in the case. Give me 1 second. Alright. Slots right back in there. Pie-out. Real easy. So the overall build quality design is top notch in those categories. Now, moving on, let's talk about the overall fit and feel. Now, in terms of the overall fit, I have to say that this fits pretty much perfectly on my device, and I have all of the necessary cutouts. So you can see down at the bottom, we got cutouts for our speaker grill, our lightning port, charging port, and we also have cutouts for our volume slider / mute switch. Really good stuff there. And we also have cutouts for our cameras and LED flash. So all the appropriate cutouts are here, and it feels really solid in the hands, in my opinion. So overall, we got pretty much a perfect fit and a really good overall feel, and this bad boy provides much needed grip for an otherwise slippery device. So in terms of the overall fit and feel, top notch in these categories as well. Top notch indeed. Jasbon, great job. Next, let's now talk about the overall protection. Okay, now one neat thing about this case is it also came included with a tempered glass screen protector. So Jasbon did a really great job trying to provide y'all with the utmost protection possible for your iOS devices. And I did install the screen protector, as you guys and gals can see right there. So it does fit pretty good. Now, it does still leave an opening around the edges of the device, so that does take away from the protection a little bit, but it is what it is. In terms of the protection, we have fully protected buttons with nice little indentations, so I can easily tell what button I'm pressing. So y'all can see that for the power button. You can also see that for the volume rockers as well. Really good stuff there. Again, as I said, we got a nice cutout for our flash and cameras with a nice raised lip, so I don't need to worry if I drop my device face down. Not gonna scratch up my cameras, not gonna scratch up my LED flash. And you can also see we have a nice raised lip for the front of the device, so if I drop my device on the face, again, not gonna mess up my display, not gonna scratch up my display. Really good stuff with that nice lip, and the included tempered glass screen protector is a nice little piece of additional protection. So in terms of overall protection, I have to say Jasbon has done a great job here. It's not perfectly covered, but for the most part, it's pretty good. So pretty good in that category as well. Now, let's briefly summarize the positives and negatives of this case and screen protector combo. Then we're going to talk about the price, and I'm going to give you guys and gals my overall final thoughts and a recommendation or two. So, talking about the positives, I like the overall build quality and design. I like the overall fit and feel. I really think they did a great job with all precision cutouts, so everything works exactly like how you need it to. The overall feel in hand is top notch. It feels really solid and durable, so I have no problems worrying about how well this case is going to stand up to day-to-day usage. So the fit and feel is top notch as well. In terms of overall protection, it's really, really good. Now, it's not full protection, and I'm going to point out some negatives as to why it's not. And we're also going to go over one other negative that I noticed with this case in a little bit here. And also, in terms of the positives, the pricing and availability on this is top notch as well, but we're going to talk about that in a little bit as well. So that pretty much goes over all of the positives with this case and screen protector combo. Now let's get into the negatives, and really I only noticed two. Alright, negative number one, and this is strictly because when Jasbon reached out to me, the cases for my devices were out of stock, so we did get it worked out, so the show had to go on, and I'm glad we got it worked out. But this is a negative if you decide to pick up these newer cases for your older devices, and that negative being you do lose access to your 3.5mm headphone jack with this case. Okay? Now, some people may say, that's not a big deal. We don't really use our headphones that much. Some of y'all may say that's a very big deal because we got audiophile headphones, or we're a content creator and we need that access to that headphone jack. So that is a negative that I wanted to point out if you're thinking about picking up this case for your older device. Okay? Just had to point it out. Got to keep it 100 around here. Negative number two is the fact that the screen protector, although it offers a nice protection, you do have that opening around the whole device. Now, I can understand why Jasbon did that because that makes it case friendly with their case, but it does take away from the overall protection. Alright, so that is the other negative as well. And other than that, in terms of negatives, that's all I can really think of. Alright, so that pretty much summarizes the positives and the negatives. Now let's talk about the price and give y'all my overall recommendation or two. Now, in the interest of keeping it 100, I do want to let everybody know, because every video is someone's first video, these cases did come in free of charge from Jasbon, and all they asked is that I gave my 100% unbiased and honest opinion. So I paid absolutely $0 for these, just so y'all know. That being said, I did go ahead and do my due diligence and research, and I was able to find these bad boys for some really good prices depending on the device and the colors that you're looking for when it comes to these cases. So talking about the pricing, I was able to find these bad boys ranging in price and device for anywhere from about $14 to $16 respectively. And they do have these cases available for pretty much every iPhone device and some select Android devices as well. So if you have a 6 or a 6 Plus, they got you covered. If you have a 6S or a 6S Plus, they got you covered. If you have a 7 or a 7 Plus, they got you covered. If you have an 8 or an 8 Plus, they got you covered. 10, they got you covered. 10S, got you covered. 10S Max, got you covered. So on and so forth. Even the iPhone SE, they offer cases for that as well. So really good stuff and really nice selection, and they do so with a wide variety of colors available. So they have about 10 different colors to choose from, and we're talking about colors ranging from clear all the way up to rose gold. They got a nice yellow, they got a nice mint, they got a nice sky blue, so on and so forth. So they have an overall really nice selection for that price range of $14 to $16. So that being said, can I recommend that you guys and gals go out there and pick up these cases for your devices? Well, if you're okay with all the negatives that I mentioned, then yes. I honestly have had no problems with these cases in terms of the day-to-day usage, and I feel like they offer something that the iPhone lacks, especially if you want to start using your phone out of the box, and that's that grip and the much needed protection for your cameras and your buttons. Okay, so once again, can I recommend that you guys and gals go out there and pick up these cases? I would have to say yes. Okay, once again, I do want to thank Jasbon for sending these cases out for review and making this video possible. I always appreciate it when companies reach out to us smaller content creators and give us the opportunity to review their products and give our unbiased and straightforward opinions. That to me means that these companies are not afraid to let their products speak for themselves. So I really do appreciate that. Alright, that pretty much does it for this full review. If you guys and gals enjoyed this video or found it helpful in any way, shape, form, or fashion, please help your boy out and give the video a thumbs up. That really does help me out. You don't know how much. If you want to see more content like this, also feel free to hit the subscribe button down below and click off the notification bell icon right next to it so you guys and gals get notified when I publish new videos. That being said, if this video piqued your interest and you'd like to know where you can pick up some cases for your devices, all the links to the cases and availability will be available down below in the video description. So, as always, if your interest is piqued, down below in the video description should be like a one-stop shop for you guys and gals, and you should be good to go. Alright? That being said, this whole video here today was recorded using the rear-facing 12 megapixel camera on the Samsung Galaxy S7 Active in 720p resolution at 30 frames per second. All the audio for this video here today was recorded using the Movo MA2010 omnidirectional microphone, and handling the stabilization duties today is the Smooth Q smartphone gimbal. So please let me know what you think of the overall audio quality, video quality, and stabilization down below in the comments. As always, your feedback is greatly appreciated. That being said, I hope everyone has a great day, and I will catch you guys and gals in my next video. Peace, everyone.